This video, you could touch AFCC, you could touch DSS, you could touch Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you could touch President Tinubu, you could touch Reno Omokri, you could touch Sowore, you could touch Barrister Deji, and you could touch many people because I want to talk truth. You guys noticed that recently, Sowore, Omoyele, Barrister Deji, Reno Omokri, they have been pushing a narrative on social media that the government and the people of Burkina Faso, that they are paying Nigerian bloggers to promote and market Burkina Faso. And by marketing Burkina Faso, they are indirectly demarketing Nigeria as a country. I don't know how many of you have seen this. I've seen this like 2-3 days ago. I just make I calm down this morning, speak on this thing. A lot of things that are happening in Burkina Faso. Why are Nigerian bloggers always praising Burkina Faso? In the area of Reno Omokri, he said some things. Burkina Faso is still owing debt. Is Nigeria no longer owing debt? IMF don't talk about that in Burkina Faso, that there is no freedom of speech the way there is freedom of speech in Nigeria. Reno, is there freedom of speech in Nigeria? There is no freedom of speech in Nigeria. That thing is a quote. A lot of people have been sent to prisons today. A lot of people are waiting trial in court today because of what they said. Now, instead of the system, instead of the government and the agencies investigating the authenticity of what the person said, their concern is, why did you say it? Why are you saying it? Freedom of speech might be guaranteed, but freedom after speech is a lie. A young man right now, DSS is dealing with him in a particular state, right now, I think Yobe State, because he said something about the past Senate president. What he said, is it true or false? Nobody's talking about that one. They have arrested him. Are you saying there's freedom of speech in Nigeria where on daily basis, always, the reps and the Senate, they're always putting up things online, bringing up things that will silence social media, because social media now looks like they are bringing out the truth. Of course, I'm not in support of the lies and propaganda social media brings, but we dey talk truth for this place. Is there freedom of speech where Mr. Peter Obi said some things about the current government, about those that protested, where they're no longer today, this, and Governor Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State, they blast them. Only this Peter Obi, Sanwo-Olu, they blast them. Reno Omokri, they blast them. Sowore, they blast them. Now, this Sowore, of course, I understand Sanwo-Olu, but Sowore, Reno Omokri, and Deji, why are they always against everything that Peter Obi does? Everything. I've never seen them support anything that Peter Obi does. So if 3 of them are against Peter Obi, my question is, are they truly interested in the betterment of Nigeria? Question mark. The President Tinubu that told us during campaign, say if he no give us electricity, it's on record that we shouldn't vote him in second tenure. And right now, we heard that are planning to use 10 billion naira to install solar in Aso Rock. Aso Rock is the heart of Nigeria, where the president stays. Solar don't even reach there. They won't use 10 billion. And I heard other politicians they're supporting. Yes, can you imagine? I live in the capital of a state. I live in the heart of town in that state, in that capital. The light where they see for my house, they pass for hours in a day. State capital, heart of the state capital. So if I come to speak about it right now, somebody will say that I am demarketing my state. When the truth become demarketing all of a sudden, so we should lie to make you people happy. The good works of the president. So now Burkina Faso, now I want to begin paying Nigerian bloggers. Nigerian politicians, they are not learning the good things other countries are doing. Now the bad ones. It was reported that Burkina Faso forces, they buyed over 100 Fulani people. Sowore posted it. Deji shared it, that they are paying Nigerian bloggers. I want to understand. So why is it that when some people in Nigeria say the truth, they are speaking the truth, the mind of the people. But when another group of people say truth again, they have been paid. Who paid them? It's like me. Right from when Burkina Faso president was pushing back France. Because what some people don't know is that the interest where West get for Africa, nobody say they like Africa. The interest of West for Africa, now the plenty raw materials and natural resources we full Africa. Where African presidents, most of them no greed develop. They will go collect loan. And at the end, they will come to use those raw materials to pay back. Some of them don't know. So we get gold mines for this country, Nigeria. We get gold mines for Nigeria. How did I know? Adams Oshomole said it. Oshomole said it before now when done they here. He said it that there are a lot of mines in Nigeria and some generals are working with. Oshomole said it. Who is accounting for the mining of the gold in Nigeria? Who they account for it? Where are you seeing it in the national budget? The only thing we are seeing is crude oil. The gold, where did they mine? Some of you know that most of the communities in Jos, in Benue, in Kogi, where you go just say, hey, Fulani herdsmen, they came to raid, the goal is to chase them out, the owners of the land. Chase them out of the community. So because there is something in the land they are interested in. Now wait till I know be that. EFCC. So if I talk about what EFCC they do, they go say they market Nigeria, then another people don't pay me. EFCC will invite some people, raid some people, and kidnap some people, depending on how they feel like. They will invite Yabojo, invite AY Ayomakun. Then this is the first time I'm seeing it in Nigeria. I don't know whether people say where EFCC right ahead of time say they go investigate somebody. In the case of Tompolo, they posted it yesterday, and nobody is above the law. They know they talking for that people. They will just go raid. As they raid other people, they don't give them placards to hold for hand. But in the case of Tompolo, they don't tell him ahead of time. Is it for him to prepare himself for what? They go arrest some people. They go invite some people, but they go raid. They went to raid him money. Carry EFCC officials come. Now in the case of VDM, like the story he shared, if everything he shared is true, that was a kidnap. They know they arrest person like that. Truth be told. So if I begin to talk all these things with EFCC, they thought they decided they market Nigeria. A Nance president came to share his ordeal with the president's son, and all of a sudden nobody hear of the Nance president again. No. DSS. So if we say some of these things, it will be so they market Nigeria. Is there freedom of speech in Nigeria? People are in prison now because of the truth that they said. A country where somebody will say something and will go scot-free. Another person will say that same thing and be arrested. Is that the freedom of speech you're talking about? Nigeria does not have a national career. National career. Go to Kenya, Ethiopia, South Africa, Egypt, and some other, even Seychelles, some African countries, they have national career. Nigeria, the giant of Africa, does not have a national career. So if we talk, somebody go say that we are demarketing Nigeria. A lot of things are wrong in Nigeria, and we got to say them. That does not mean we dislike Nigeria. It means we are saying the truth, so that the leaders, Minister of Aviation then and now, I think it's Festus Keyamo and all that, what are they doing to have a national career? Let Nigeria have at least 5 planes when they be saying Nigeria Airways. They use and do Wayo that time, hire cars from Ethiopia, hire planes from Ethiopia that time, paint them, return them back to the owner, and we shouldn't speak about it. Tanzania, their president has said right now that the only currency that you can use in Tanzania is their shilling. This is Tanzania shilling. I was there 2 months ago. The only currency you can use in Tanzania now is Tanzania shillings. You can no longer spend dollar in Tanzania. And that's a good economic policy. So if we come to speak good about it, you will say, well, they have not paid us in Tanzania. Do you know that if the only currency accepted in Nigeria is Nigerian Naira, in as much as there are other things that makes the currency have more value, I don't want to go there. If the only currency accepted in Nigeria is Naira, the value of Naira will increase. Are you aware? But you come to Nigeria, spend any currency, pounds. There are people who even go to sell, they go put the thing in dollars, then in pounds, in euros, in Nigeria. So if we talk of that better thing now, you go be so they market Nigeria. Nobody is marketing Nigeria. We're only saying the truth. And we got to speak. 2019, I was in Mauritius, and our tour guide was asking us, what is your minimum wage? Shame no let me talk. Because that time minimum wage was 30,000 naira. 30,000 naira is less than how many dollars? And they told us then that their minimum wage is $150 a bit $200. Then far more than Nigeria. So if we start talking about those things, it could be so with the market Nigeria. Why be some people don't like truth? Some people don't like truth in this country. When you start saying truth, you are the marketing Nigeria. One of the reasons why the West know they put a hand for what you consign Mazinan. Some of them don't know saying they can't a British citizen. Mazinan Dekano knows a lot. He knows a lot. How indeed they know? Nobody they know. And he speaks a lot of truth, in as much as some of his words are wrong and inciting. But some of the things when the information where they dish out. Now big truth, he knows a lot. If they leave him, he will cause commotion. And the West no one put hand. Why West no one put hand? The people who colonize Nigeria, now they can't their citizens. Why they no one come put hand? because they see Nigeria like business ground. They get a lot of things where they happen. Maybe if they put hand, no good give them loan again. A lot of things are wrong in this country. So if we say the truth, that the federal government in Nigeria, 2 years ago, they allocated money to buy Toyota cars. Toyota Prado Land Cruiser Jeep for how many millions? And they could not use that same money to buy those same cars from Nigerian manufacturers like Innocent and others. So if we talk them, you could be so they market Nigeria. Politicians, how many of their children they school for Nigeria? Most of their children they are abroad. Most of their children they are abroad. So if we talk and we so they market Nigeria, nobody is marketing Nigeria. We're only saying the truth. Okay? So Showere, Deji, Reno, I want to understand, why do you guys dislike Peter Obi? If you have anything against Peter Obi, bring it on. Showere was saying that Peter Obi is not an opposition, that is a controlled opposition. What that means is that APC, might break them down, say APC they use Peter Obi to distract Nigerians. That is what Showere is denoting or insinuating. Say Peter Obi no be any opposition, say APC they use them. A lot of, so what is this how we're going to solve Nigeria's problem? If you have anything against Peter Obi, bring it on and speak out. If you have nothing, please come down and promote yourself. Nigeria politics, instead of some people promoting themselves, they are marketing or speaking bad about another person, but you cannot bring a proof. Showore is sophisticated and he knows how to get information. Why he never feel bring proof? Say Peter Obi na controlled opposition. A lot of things going on wrong in Nigeria. Past governor get money of trillions of naira. Once in change party to the ruling party, case closed. So if you see these things, you see this rural they talk so now, they still come find me, but I need to talk them. When people say truth, they have been paid. Who paid them? Is it Namibia, one African country? Free education. I came to speak about it and to hail the president. How much did they pay me? Instead of Nigerian politicians studying what other African countries are doing well and copy, their owner to loot money, steal money up and down. Beg you, keep on speaking the truth, and the truth will stand.